Hello and welcome to the 100 Indie Artists Project. This is a music project designed for and by independent artists to help you firstly get to know some of the incredible musicians in your community, as well as get to know some insights and some tools that you can take on board with your own musical marketing journey. Tell us about who you are as an artist and your background.
What's up, guys? We're Nicole and Scotty, a sibling duo from Los Angeles, California, and we write songs about our feelings. Would you say that's about accurate, Scotty?
Absolutely, very accurate.
Nice. So we're sister and brother. We got started with music when I was 15 and Scotty was 11. And it all started because of Scotty here, who took some guitar lessons at 10 years old and just soared. I've been singing since I was 5, but I didn't start singing live until Scotty started playing music and he needed someone to play with. So that's where I came in, but I've always loved to write. I used to write short stories as a kid a lot, so that kind of just blended into our songwriting. And that's what we do now, getting our start with open mics and YouTube videos. We got discovered by Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis Presley's daughter, and invited on tour with her in 2013, which was an insane experience. And everything kind of snowballed after that. And we've been doing music ever since and loving life. Anything to add?
Not really.
Cool.
What musical projects are you working on right now?
We are currently releasing a song every month this year, the year being 2022.
That's right. So if you want to hear new music from us every month, check us out on Spotify at Nicole and Scotty. It's been a really fun experience dropping a new single every month this year. And our fans are really engaged and excited to hear something new from us every month. And we're having a really good time setting goals and meeting deadlines for ourselves. It's keeping us very creative and productive. So it's a good time.
Where do you feel that you're at in your musical journey right now, and where would you like to get to?
We feel like we're finally getting to a really positive place of establishment as a band and really just as creative people. We kind of have the groove down, if that makes sense. We know what we want, we know where we're going, we're setting realistic goals every year and meeting them. We've got our long-term success goals that we work towards as well. But after over 8 years of working in the music industry, I think, and also growing up in it, I feel like we're at a really good place right now where we just are creative and focused and ready for whatever comes at us.
What do you love most about being an independent artist?
We love taking care of things ourselves. We take care of everything in our home studio. We write, record, produce, mix, and master everything by ourselves. And honestly, I can say it's probably one of the most rewarding things that we've ever done.
Yeah, agreed. We like not having to answer to anybody other than the people who care about us and have valid opinions about our work ethic, or want to make sure that we're on the right path. But yeah, it's nice being an indie artist, being self-sufficient, not having to answer to so many different various opinions or constructive criticism that isn't always as constructive as it is criticism, if that makes sense. And we hold each other accountable as well, and make sure we're meeting goals and being creative humans and taking care of ourselves, because that's very important too.
What do you find the most challenging about being an independent artist?
Probably what we find the most challenging about being independent artists is the lack of opportunity and gatekeeping, essentially, from the inner industry. There are a lot of opportunities that are not as available to indie artists as they are to people who have concrete connections and deals. That does not mean that you can't work your way through, be very crafty, and find yourself getting opportunities that people normally only get on a larger platform. And networking and meeting the right people and just being as out there as possible in person and online really remedies that hindrance. So while it is a challenge to overcome like a lack of general opportunity as an indie artist, it's not impossible to find really good opportunities that end up, paying off really well. So yeah, keep going.
What has been your experience in marketing and promoting your music?
Our dog joined us for this question for
Exactly,
a moment,
yeah.
anyways.
Perfect.
Her name is Lily. She's very silly.
Marketing and promoting our own music has been challenging but incredibly rewarding.
Absolutely. It's the way we like to do it. We do everything ourselves around here right at this current time, and it's the way we like it most. And social media is incredible. You really just have a limitless amount of resources and potential for being exposed to all kinds of markets online. So, biggest advice in the world to anybody who's starting out: get on social media, post all the time. It will be worth it. We guarantee it.
What has been one thing you've learnt along the way that has been the biggest game changer for you in music marketing?
The biggest game changer in music marketing that we've learned along the way has been lifestyle marketing, which is, it sounds very fancy, right? It is essentially just sharing yourself. And that's really cool for fans of music to see an artist that they like came across. Maybe they heard a song or they saw us somewhere and they're like, wow, this sounds really neat. I wonder like who these people are as individuals. And then to like see that we have a presence on social media. We love connecting with people who listen to us and hearing from them and hearing what they like about our music. It's a very like open relationship that we have with our fans / supporters, that it's kind of like a family to us. And yeah, like just sharing who you are as a person and what you do, we found it helps people like find a safe community or like a safe space within the music they're listening to. So lifestyle marketing, it's a game changer, y'all.
What has been your experience with building a fan base and what have you learnt along the way?
Building our fan base over the years has been an incredible experience.
It really has, especially because we started with like nothing, 0 to 100. We got online, we shared so much music, and it reached the right people, and they enjoy hearing from us. We started with covers, we worked in original songs. We got noticed by major artists that took us on tour or tweeted us to their followers. And yeah, just really this all goes back to not being afraid to share yourself. We were very young when we started posting our music online. Our mom helped to moderate our safety on the internet, but like, yeah, I know I've noticed there's always a lot of like hesitation amongst the indie music community to share music, and it's like, no guys, we gotta share music. That's the way that we get noticed by the people who need to hear us, because your voice deserves to be heard.
Yeah.
Earning an income within music can be very challenging and often requires a diverse source of income streams. What are some of the streams of income you have relating to your music?
Yeah, earning a steady income as an indie musician is very difficult. You have to essentially wear so many hats, like all of the hats. We are not just a band. We are also recording artists, we're performing artists, we're producers, we're audio engineers, we're musicians. We do session work. We do work for hire. We produce music for other people. We put our music out on streaming platforms, which, as we all know, is embarrassingly ridiculous, like how much we actually earn from those streams. So
Right.
Here's to hoping that that gets changed and that we can sign all of the petitions to get that changed and put laws in place to protect songwriters and make sure we're getting paid our fair share and not just having, all the other companies take stuff away from us. but you know, yeah, it falls into, we have to wear as many hats as possible. Always put our feelers out for paid opportunities, you know, even like on social media, as we keep mentioning. People are looking for musicians all the time for various jobs. Do all the odd jobs, apply for all of the shows and paid performances you can. And yeah, just don't lose faith. You know, if you have to get a day job, there's no shame in that, to help supply you know, what you need to get where you're going in your music career. But yeah, the goal is to be able to support ourselves with just music alone, and hopefully we'll all get there one day. I feel like we're seeing a lot of positive change already, and taking the power back with the digital age of music, that, you know, it's now possible for a lot of us to make music from home and distribute it from home. So yeah, never underestimate the power of doing stuff yourself.
What advice would you give to an artist that's watching or listening to this who is beginning to embark on their own independent musical journey?
Okay, advice to any newcomers out there. First of all, love you. It's gonna be okay. We know it's scary. Never stop doing things. Keep recording music. Keep writing music. Keep distributing content. Engage with people. Share yourself. Don't be shy, because that is how you are going to establish yourself as an artist.
The worst thing you could do is nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said. We're going to end off on that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Any100 for having us. We're Nicole and Scotty. You can find us anywhere online at Nicole and Scotty, NicoleAndscotty. And yeah, good luck, guys. We'll catch you later.